Right, I said in my last field video, Farthing Fields, on here, that I was done with this place till they harvest the mustard, but it occurred to me that I haven't really done this stubble around the edges, about 10 foot wide strip of stubble all around the edges. So I'm going to start working on that today. I've just been to pick up my goat's food. That's only just over there, so I thought while I'm down here I might as well do a couple of hours on the stubble, yeah, before the weeds overcome it. So if I find anything I'll let you know. It's late September and it's scorching, 24 degrees today, and I'm all dressed for it. I'm going to get hot still, but I'm only going to work in this shady area, so right, let's get on it. Right, just had a really loud target. I think that must be a coin, it was loud, but it could be a button still. We're hoping for a coin, first coin of the day. I'd say it is, yeah. What it is I don't know, I'm not going to rub it too much. I'll clean it up at the end and show you when I know what it is, if I know what it is. See something on there, so it's looking good. Right, onward. Well, this is a first. I never found one of these on here before. A valve off a gas canister. Don't think that'll work again though. Oh well, one good place for that. It's there. Right, let's carry on. I know this is a pistol ball. I always call them musket balls, but it's a pistol ball apparently. I don't really know. It's a round bit of lead anyway. Ball of lead. Shallow, so it shows there's still stuff here. Beautiful evening. Love to get in there, but I think you'll let me. Well, I don't really know what the penny is. I'll have to give it a better clean and a further examination later. It's either, well, I think it's a George III, because I can definitely see 2 digits, but it could be a George II. It's a half penny. It's really thick and heavy, so yeah, it could be an earlier George, like George II. Then Britannia side's really toasty. So right, done an hour and a half. I'm now going home for my tea. Laters. So on the next one I'll carry on doing this edge another couple of days. Popped back down here today for a couple of hours. Nice day, so I thought why not. Sunday 30th of September, last day of September. It's quite warm again, so yeah, first find. Not if I'm going to find much because I'm only doing this edge strip, but if I find a couple of things I'll be happy. There's a lead seal. Yeah. I'll see what that says later because I can't read that. Right, this is it for today. Not really in the zone today. I even forgot to bring a drink. I've done a couple of hours, spent some of that collecting apples. Cook apples when I get them. Anyway, all we found really, a load of scrap as usual, bit of circuit board, loads of alley, about 4 of them, shotgun cartridge detonators, God, pesky things. Alley, all rotted away, iron spike, cow tag, that was here. Writing on the back, so see, have a look at that. Bit of lead pipe, or I presume that's what it is. Thick though. It's a chunk of lead though. An R clip off the back of a trailer, that is. The tailgate. The tinned finds are not a lot. Lead bag seal. Reasonably modern one, but always good to find. We've got a mashed up 9mm bullet. I think it's 9mm, it looks like it. This is a, the off-cut bit of a bit of lead, the sprue. See where it's been snipped there, where it was used to mould something, so different. And a lead disc, a little nail or something for it. I thought I could see some writing on it, but maybe not. Anyway, that's about it. Just mostly lead finds today. But like I say, not really feeling it today, but I've done all the way down to the bottom now. Just got to work bottom edge. That's mostly weeded up though, so there isn't much to go at there. And then there's this edge and the roadside. So plenty more sessions here, but just not a lot of finds. So carry on next time. Right, as you can tell, I'm working beside the roadside now. Found the pure silver Troy ounce over there, not far away. I'm just doing this edge now. I've already done it when I was seeded, but I'm desperate now, nowhere else to go. Yeah, just found this though. Some remains of a massive button. It's a bit gnarly. See where the thing was on the back. And that's my first find so far. I'm only doing a short session today, so you won't see much out of this session. Out of this bit. Right, looky there. Right, you find them everywhere, don't you? Good conditioned one. Eyes only find a button. Didn't even swing over it. Or I did, I hardly heard it anyway. Thin though, right, wind. Just got a signal right under this piece of pottery. I was directly under that decorated piece of pottery. Don't know what it is. It looks like furniture, bit of furniture or something to me, but you don't know. Yeah. All broken and that. I'd say that was once a door handle. It's the metal bit. That's the bit that I had the ball on there. So that's what that is. Piece of a door handle. More junk. Oh well, I'm nearly done now. Just going back up the hill there, and then my bike's parked near that big tree. I'll get one more session down here, and that'll be it until about the new year when they harvest this mustard. Right, carry on. Right, I just assume this is part of a perfume bottle. A big old brass lid on there, and it looks melted, so yeah, it's been in the bonfire. Down in the buttonhole with all the rest of the rubbish. Right, a couple of swings after that bottle top, got this. Bit of roundness, don't think it's a button, I think that's a coin, so... Yeah, it doesn't look too toasted. Don't know what it is, probably might be a farthing. I've found a few farthings on this slope before, so no surprise. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Probably a farthing. I don't think it's a modern penny, but could be. Right, onward. Right, that's me done for today. This is all I found. Some little brass gizmo. What that is. 4-hole button. The massive button, which is proper old. And this, George V. Farthing. 1934. So not very old. But yeah, I reckon I'll get another session in there. I've done about an hour today. I suppose I can get another hour in and do the bottom. I don't think I'll find a lot though. That's really overgrown, so I may need to come back and get some apples. But yeah, that's it for today though. Loads of rubbish, a few bits of lead, iron, loads of aluminium and bottle tops and stuff, but digging everything. Yeah, I'm out of here. Right, I'm back down here today. The mustard's starting to grow. This will be my last session down here. I've only got a little bit in the corner there to do. I've done down this edge. Just got that corner. There goes a magpie down the bottom. Give him a salute. I just got that corner to do, and some of the bottom, and most of the bottom's too weedy, so but we'll have a go. We'll go next door. Oh. Took the taters up as flat as a pancake. Oh well. Right, we'll do this and might get some apples as well. Right, in a bit. Just digging junk so far, and just turned up the first find. I don't know if it's a coin or a button. It's looking a bit like a coin, so I'll give it a shout on a coin. Look, there we go. Just flipped that out and that just rolled away. Didn't even need to look for it. It's definitely a coin. It's probably a half penny, and that is toasted. Right, nearly down in the corner. I'm going to do it along the bottom. Maybe get some apples and go. Right, in a bit. Just saluted 2 magpies as they flew over. 2 for joy. And the next signal was a coin. Well, I think it's a token. That looks gold, but it's not. It's too light. I think it's just like a token. Aluminium or something. Don't know. Without my glasses I won't be able to tell you. I've got my magnifier. I'll let you know in a bit when I do a little roundup at the end. Right, at least there's something. Woohoo! This came up as a really good signal. I don't think that was very deep then, but that's how it came out. I just flipped the clod back and that's where it lay. Look, here. Button, I reckon. I don't know though. Probably a coin actually. I can't see no shank mark. Another one to clean up later. There, you can see the line underneath there where the date will be. Oh, another halfpenny. Oh, I got skunked for coins today. It's a bit hard going in this stuff, but that'll probably be my last find because I'm only going to work up to the apple tree there. You see it there, full of apples. Right, now I'll show you what I've got and we're going home. Have tea. Right, it's almost sunset. I'm now off. Just show you what I got, which is not a lot. We just went round a little bit we hadn't done, so weren't much to go at really. Excuse me. I've got a crusty button, another crusty broken button. I think that's just a modern 2p because I can see rust on it. I don't know where the rubbish that is. This is from the French. So say for the value of 1 franc in French, that's what it means. It's got French Chamber of Commerce written around the side, so yeah, I think that's what they call inflation money. I think it's dated 1922, I made it out of 22 and it ain't going to be 1822, so yeah, I think that's what they call inflation money. It's made out of aluminium and it looks like a goldy colour, just to trick everyone. Yeah, and just a crusty half-p. Don't know who it is, barely see a bust on there. There you go. Right, that'll be it. Oh yeah, I've got some apples, got some eaters for the boys. They're a little bit tangy because I had one. They're a little bit, still a bit to go, but there was only them on the tree, so I grabbed them for the boys. I've got a load of cookers for myself. Right, and that's it for the field for now. We won't be back here till probably sort of like New Year time when they harvest the mustard, which you can't see at the minute. It is growing now, but you can't see it on here. So yeah. Stick with us, there'll be some more field videos coming up. Hopefully we get anyone that's had a nice deep plough, you never know. Anyway, thanks for watching, I'll catch you on the next one. Later. Right, I've just popped down the field today because I came past the other day. I was working with my mate Tom and I came past in the van and noticed that this part of the field has grown nicely, the mustard, starting to come up and that. And there's a brown patch down the other end, so came back a few days later and gathered some apples down the corner. A bit scrumping, and there's a bird of prey over there, kestrel I think. Yeah, and noticed that it's brown because it hasn't been seeded at all. They stopped halfway, look. So I'm going to hunt this, see how we do. Nice and flat, so see how we get on. Right, it's a bit windy out in the field. It's nice here behind the hedge. We had the last couple of days have been torrential rain and that's Halloween today, so let's see what we find. Right, first signal. Looks like it's a good one. Sometimes it don't bode well when you get a first find on the good first signal, so we'll see what happens. It look like a coin, but we don't know yet. Yes, coin. Some old halfpenny. We'll have to check that out later. Got my magnifier here, so I might get something off it. Show you later. Right, let's carry on. hear that. There's a fox in the meadow there beside me, and behind me, he's gone now, but there was an eagle. There's a couple of eagles live around there, I think fish eagles, whatever they're called. Right, ain't made any finds lately. Be going before too long. It's starting to get dusk. Carry on then. At last, I think we just had another coin. A bit of a crusty one by the looks of it. There it is, still in the mud clod. Impression. You can see anything in it. Again, don't know what it is. Could be a modern 2p for all I know. Check that out later. Right, we're about 10-15 minutes left. I've got to go. Sorry, I've got a minute in my mouth. Right, time to go home. Not a great hunt, but hey, I'll say we've done this when it was seeded, so we've had quite a lot of stuff off here then, so might not be much left. I'll be back though. All we got was a 2p. That was a 2p. A little cap off of something. What that is. 4-hole button and some bits of scrap. Broken doorknob. Another scrappy bits and pieces. This is either a coin or it might be a token. I'm not really sure. It's pretty toasted though, so you probably wouldn't get anything off it anyway. And all this rubbish. It's all going to go in the hedge. Best place for it. Yeah, not a great hunt, but there you go. Right, sundown. See you on the next one. Hello everyone, I'm back down here today on the half planted mustard field. I just found my first target of the day, or first find of the day, and just a little pistol ball. Yeah, so hopefully there's some good ones today. Came down here the other day and I blanked, so I didn't bother film anything. Oh well. Don't know what this is, probably just a weight of some sort, trade weight or something. It's just a lead disc, it's got some sort of mark, that's probably just plough damage. I don't know if there's anything on that side, don't look like it, might be some sort of marking, but it's pretty blank to me. Right, let's hope there's something better than that. Just found this interesting little piece, don't know what it is. It's kind of like odd shape, don't know if anything was broken off the end there, probably. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oops. Threaded at the end, so screwed into something. Lord knows. Right, keep on trucking. Just found this weird blob, don't know what it is. It's got like two rings joined together, sort of a weird sort of blobby thing. One piece, but I don't know, it's not iron. Heavy, but it's not lead, so probably bronze or something. Oh, another mystery. Right, carry on. Right, we're done for today. Done a few hours, didn't find much. There you go. This place has pretty been hammered now, so probably get one more hunt, maybe two down here. This video will be done after that. So yeah, this is all we found. Got a few bits of lead. Couple of pistol balls, some sort of trade weight or something. Don't know what that is. Seems like a 2-piece bit of lead. It's not a pot mend, so I don't know what that is. And this thing looks like a net weight, but different, so we don't know what that is neither. It's old, white lead. And in the tin we've got a little spiky thing. 00. Whatever that is, little brass nail, a couple of little bits of random pieces, don't know what they are, and buttons. One of them's got a little bit of a gold gilt on it still. This one's a domed one, it's right old, so I think it's probably 2-piece at one point. Yeah, and just a bit of rubbish, it's all go in there, a bit of pottery and a brass washer. Yeah, not great, but it's worth a go. Parked up right at the spot, look, can't be bad. Just got to ride back up the track there. It's a bit slippy, but just take it easy, it's fine. Right, see you on the next one. Right, it's a couple of days later, I'm back down here today. Just had my first couple of finds. I come from where my bike is, I haven't really found nothing but scrap. Well, not even scrap, just rubbish. Yeah, so I just made my first couple of finds. There's my first one. Got a key shaped. It's full of mud, but that's hollow, sort of key surround thing. And then the second one's down there. I don't know what it is yet. That's round and green. Was it a button or a coin? A coin. Big old penny, but at the moment I couldn't tell you what it is. I don't know if I even will. It's looking pretty toasty. Right, let's carry on then. Right, I found a couple of razor handles on here, but not a razor head yet. I think I just have. Yeah, it's got two notches on there. It's curved. There's writing on there, so I'll have a look at that later. But yeah, that's definitely what it is. A razor head, old school. Right, let's carry on then. This is what we come for. It's not a hammy, but it's a bit of silver. Woohoo! It's an old threepence. I can just make out the 3 there without my glasses. So yeah. I can actually see the date, 1917. That's in really good condition. 1917 threepence. That'd be a George V full silver. Woo! Sorry about that. Yeah, so not a hammy, getting close. Right, keep on trucking. Right, that's where I found the threepence. That's where I found the penny. And that's where I found the key shaped thing. So, little spot we probably missed, I reckon. Not even that far from the edge, so I thought we'd have done that. There you go. Right, let's see if there's anything else here. I was just following this line up here, look. That's how I'm doing it, just following lines. And as I was walking along, hope I can see it now, oh yeah, I can see it. I clocked a little bit of green out of my eye. Well, there's a lot of weeds here. This one stood out a little bit. Can you see it down there, look? Eyes only, I haven't swung over it yet, but I know it's either a coin or a button. The colour of it. That's it. It's a little farthing. What do you know? We are on Farthing Fields. I'll have a look later, see if there's any details on it, but you never know. Might get something off it. Yeah, eyes only. See, my eyes still work. At a distance, it's not good close up. Right, possibly another coin, but it's wafer thin, so it's probably a button. Let's have a look. That's a coin, I think it's a farthing again. Farthing Field strikes again. But as usual, it's pretty toasty. Onward. Right, I ain't got no idea what this might be, but some sort of machinery. It says on one side improved. On the other side it says patent. I don't know. Any ideas? Let me know. Strange little thing. Some tool or machinery. Right. So we can get any more coins. It might not be, but I think this is a part of an old penknife. Pocket knife. Pretty heavy though, I don't know, could be some sort of mount or something. I also found that there, and also found behind me there, these 2 little bird rings, but still attached to the bone off the leg. Gross, eh? Still on the bone. Right. Surface find. Not sure what it is. It's some round looking object. No. Oh, it's a tiny bell. Well, it's not even a bell. It's just a ball. That'll be like what they call a ball button, I think. Yeah, I think that's what that is. It's actually a button. 1700s maybe. Yeah, awesome. Is there something interesting? Right, the very last find, another surface find. Look. Old dog lead clip, heavy duty one. Don't know how to snap. Oh well, nearly a bike. I'm now going to go show you what I got. Right, this is all the nonsense. Bits of aluminium and light bulb fitting, dog lead, you see, bit of rebar, bolts and all sorts of rubbish in there. Got a big chunk of lead here, nice heavy bit. It's got to be 10 ounces. A couple of bits of lead pipe. Don't know what this is. I've seen them before, but I can't quite piece it. It's like a Bakelite. So, don't know. Anyone know? Let me know. A couple of oyster shells. And the finds, well, some of them are good, some of them are pretty poor, but there you go. Got one better one in here, which I'll take out now. Yeah, I've loads of pottery, well, a few bits of pottery, a couple of bits of clay pipe, shotty cartridge. Don't know what that is. That's kind of like a thin bit of brass going into a thick bit of brass, so it could be anything. Bit of penknife, I think. Ball button that you see. 2 farthings and a penny, all of which are toasted. It's the trouble with coppers on this field, they don't come out very good. You see that, I don't know what it is. Bit of plumbing or something, threaded pipe, brass. Bird rings, the razor head, the key surround. A little bit of brass there with 3 iron blobs sticking out of it. I don't know what that is, probably nothingness. Yeah, and I found this little thimble. That's the tiniest thimble. That must be for a baby's finger. It's really tiny. That's definitely a thimble. It's got all the little dimples and that, and looks quite old, so check that out. Picture that up. Yeah, and the best find is obviously the 3pence. George V, 1917. I won't clean it too much, it's pretty clean already, so get a quick clean when I get home, a little wash. Yeah, so that's made the hunt. Right, I'll get one more session down here. I've just got to do the end section now. So right up to the end of the field and I'm done. So, going home now. I'll be back in a day or two. We're back down here today, but looking at how much I got left, and I got from about where I dug that little bit there to the bottom. Doesn't look a lot, but that's about 6 of these sort of lines, square, you know, the sections going up in between the furrows. It's about 6 of them, and I'm doing about 2 of them an hour, so that means 3 hours, and then I want to do up the edge there as well a little bit, so I might even get another session down here after this one. But hey, see where the finds go. If there aren't many finds, should be able to cover it all. See how we get on. Right, first good find at last. Dug a load of rubbish. First keeper. Right, can you see it? There, look. It's a 2-ring bullet. Surface find. Can't be bad, don't you have to dig it. Yeah, some good nick. I smacked at the end. It's a bit blobby, but so hello. Second one of them I found on here. Right, not bad. Ha! Only about a minute after I found the bullet, we got a coin. This looks like a halfpenny of someone. Yeah, I can see a little bit of detail on it. Oh, sorry, Wayne. So it might be an Edward or something. I think they're facing right, so clean that up at the end of today and see what we've got. Yeah, get something off that change. Right, keep on trucking. Here we go, another surface find. That's just one of them like little injectable bottles for veterinary things. I had a couple of them off here before. This one ain't got no cap, so I wouldn't have heard it anyway. Neat little bottle. Right, look at that. What period do you reckon that's from? Georgian? Tudor, medieval, shiny, innit? It's modern, it's made out of bleeding aluminium. Looked really old. Gutted. I had a little bit of silver then, but no. Aluminium rubbish. Finding loads of it today. Right, carry on. Well, I've not filmed anything for about half an hour, it's been much slow, but just got this. I think there's a coat of arms on there or something, that's a military button by the looks of it. Still got a squash shank on the back, but yeah, it's a find. I haven't found a military button on it for ages, so it's not bad. Right, let's carry on. Right, down here on the last hunt today. Typically it's turned a bit wet and windy, but ain't too bad at the minute. It was worse this morning. I went down the beach for an hour this morning, that was rubbish. So I come back here, now it's stopped raining and stuff. Yeah, talk about this thing I found yesterday. Looks like a bit like the top of a scepter. I thought it was alley and threw it back on the ground. It turns out that is silver, but it's like really thin silver tubes. That one's broken there. Get a picture of it. There's a little iron screw sticking out the bottom. I don't know what that's off, probably a jewellery box or something, little handle. It's like the top of a scepter though. Right, let's see what we get today. I've only got a little bit down the bottom, doing a little bit up the side, so maybe an hour or 2 hours probably. Little flock of black death. I haven't found anything yet, but I'll keep trying. Nothing good anyway. Yeah, there's quite a lot of them coming over. Maybe we're in for some bad weather. We'll be getting down the beach soon. I didn't really do any footage because basically I didn't really find anything. I only did an hour and a half, just finished off at the bottom here. The amount of rubbish, aluminium and rubbish down there, I don't know, it's just hard to hear anything. I did find a few little bits, but nothing exciting. Looks like it's too small to be a buckle, so that's a bit of an S. Fell off something. It's a bit of lead toy which has fallen to bits. I don't know what it was, but it's obviously off a lead toy, I think. A little handle off a little tiny drawer or something. A cap. Not that bit off. It's like a screw-on lid, probably off a paste tube or something. Scraps of lead, brass screw, brass plate, brass hinge. So yeah, not good. Anyway, we're done from this place. I'll do a quick roundup, very short one. Show you a couple of pictures at the end. Yeah, back when it's ploughed. Hopefully Connor will be with me then. Should be around New Year, so hopefully he'll have another detector sorted by then. He's just ploughing up, that's why he ain't been with me this year, but ain't been much to do anyway. It's not really been ploughed or anything, so right, see you at the roundup. Alright, this is the roundup for the 2018 season on Farthing Fields, the end of it. This is just the stuff I found in the last sort of 4 or 5 hunts. I'll quickly go through it. Not a great deal is, so it shouldn't take that long, hopefully. This video is probably going to be long enough anyway. Right, yeah. Got the usual pottery and clay pipe. Nice fancy bits there, so I kept them. Bits of brass, there's a brass fitting. Bit of old dog lead made of brass. Well, that was cut. Brass bits and pieces. Little cap or something. Little tiny bottle. I think that is a, I got it and cleaned it up, I think that's a grease nipple, really old school one. Got buttons as usual, a few older ones. Don't know what this one is, that might be a button, that might not, it might be a cap of something massive, whatever it is. Brass washer. More brass shards, and this has got improved patent written on it. It's obviously like had a bit you could tighten up with your fingers, and held something in there. I wonder if it was off a printing block or something like that. Not really sure. Any ideas, let me know. Improved patent written on it. Yeah. Keyhole, surround. Still don't know what this is. That's sort of like, I don't know if you can see, that's got little holes and like perforations if it's like a sprayer or something like that. The 2 rings on 1 bone. Pigeon's leg. Quite unusual to find them still on the bone like that. Anyway, this razor head, that's a Laurel razor, 50s. Cow tag, number 057. Don't know what this is. It's either Bakelite or very hard plastic. It looks kind of familiar, so I kept it. Well, chucking the rubbish bin just for I might be able to identify it. An old penknife, bits and pieces, bit off something. Another one of these, they're kind of like domed each side with a little slot in the middle. I don't know what they are, you find them different sizes, so got a clue. Found this, still don't know what that is. It's quite an ornate little shaft of something. See something broken off the end here, I reckon, because I've threaded that end, so I don't really know. Umbrella slider. Found lead items, just a few pistol balls, one well splattered one. Found this, just like a little sprue. It's been cut off a moulding, so I don't know what that would have been off. Pretty much anything. Lead discs. That would have been some sort of trade weight. That has got some sort of thing on it, but you never make out what it is. That's the 2 bits of lead attached, so melted together probably. You know about that. Red, and that could be a spindle well, could just be a random sort of fishing weight or something, net weight or something. Not really sure. The coins, we've got toasted penny, toasted halfpenny, another toasted halfpenny. Just make out Victoria, early Victoria on that one. Pick toasted though. 1920 halfpenny. And my first one of these, I thought that was just like a fatted on there or something, but that's actually 2 busts. That's a William and Mary halfpenny. About 1750. You can just sort of see William's back of his bust there and the Gwillimus a little bit. Yeah, different. Never found one of them. Pity we're in better condition, but never mind. Farthing Field. Got 2 toasted ones. And a 1924 one. Modern penny and a modern 2 penny. Would you believe it? Unreal. Right. We've got the better finds. Well, they're slightly better. Nothing amazing, but well, I don't know, you might think different. Found this, that's in that, 2 O's, bronze, flat, don't know whether it's off a, like a plaque maybe, 00, or maybe a, like, you know, like a printing plate or something like that. Strange. Found an old button, 1700s ball button, it's quite nice. Lead seal, Saturn and the Sons, not ancient but nice to have some detail on it. Little tiny thimble, you look at that compared to my thumb, or even compared to a modern penny, if I can hold it. No, I can't, yes I can. But if you compare that to a modern penny, it's tiny. It's been for a little child, I reckon. I'd have had them sewing at about 3, I reckon. Look at that on my finger. That is tiny. Oh, I ain't got big fingers. Yeah, then we got a button with 3 cannons with a crown above them that says Ubiqui, whatever that means. U-B-I-Q-U-I. I'll look it up, put a picture up, but I'll put a picture up of all half decent things. So ubiquity, 3 cannons, don't know. I quite like this find. It's officer sitting in a sidecar. That'd be an awesome little die-cast model. It's not latest die-cast, so not terribly old, but it's got a bit of green paint on it. Yeah, an officer sitting inside a sidecar, his head slightly on the tilt. That would have been awesome. And we've got this. I didn't think it was anything, I thought it was just aluminium, but turns out the reason it's so light, you might be able to see it if I turn it just there, look. It's actually a bit snapped off it, and it's really fine tubes of silver. I tinfoil tested it and it smelt, so it must be silver. Yeah, it's probably off jewellery box or something like that. Something fancy. It's like a scepter. Yeah, not bad. Found this. One French franc. I think that's what they call inflation money. It says pour bon 1 franc. In other words, good for 1 franc. It says Chamber of Commerce of France, in French obviously. The other side it just says Commerce Industries 1922 with a little figure in the middle. So yeah, I'll try to get a picture of that for you. And the better find, this little 3pence, 1917 one. I found a 1918 one on there, so that'll go with that. Not too bad. Get a picture of that. 3pence. And then probably the star find. I thought it was a broken S at first, not an S shape. It was, but it weren't. It was a snake. One of them. It's either a snake buckle, belt buckle thing, which is what I thought it was, or it could be a sword hanger. But it looks a bit too delicate for a sword hanger. Maybe a little dagger hanger. But yeah, I see Bob on Treasure Hunters UK find one. Quite a lot bigger than this, I think. And that still had the tail and had a little ring on the end. And he said that was what would have been used for sword hanger. So I don't know whether this is, but that's quite a nice little detailed thing. No idea of the age. I'd think it would be old. Bob was saying that, you know, they're not all old. He said some of them look old, but they were actually used up to the 50s and 60s. Well, later than that, I reckon, because I had one in the 70s. Used to hang my little plastic holster from my cap gun off it. The cap gun, catapult around my neck, and penknife in my pocket. Cool. You have armed response on you nowadays. Anyway, that's about it. I shall be back down the field in February time, New Year time, and I've ploughed it. Hopefully they won't seed it straight away this time. Give me a little bit more time on there, you never know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you liked. If you like, subscribe if you haven't already. Not many have, so I doubt you have. But yeah, catch you on the next one. It'll probably be different sort of video to these, because I'm now looking for places to go. I'll go wherever I can when it's like that. So catch you later.